Happy Valentine's Day! So, seasonal outfits are a VTuber time-honored tradition, or so I think, don't quote me on that, and I wanted to join in. The problem being, I had this idea the week of, and I'm the person that makes and rigs all of her models. Needless to say, yeah, it wasn't happening. I would have needed the time to draw, cut, rig, do my real life stuff like eating and like going outside, and so I made a PNGtuber instead. And I'm going to show you how I made it. First things first was deciding, what am I doing? What's the concept, if you will, behind this beast? I'm making a PNGtuber model for Valentine's Day because I'm aromantic, which means that I'm not gonna celebrate Valentine's Day, and this is all I've got. With that idea in mind, I thought, you know what? We can just tie that in. Aromantic Awareness Week is happening literally the day after, so I'm gonna make it aromantic themed and Valentine's Day themed. That way I also get an excuse to talk about how much I like being aromantic. On one hand, I was playing with the idea of like a witch and like riffing on like love potions, doing the opposite of that. And the other one was, give this demon a shotgun. I'm already a demon, which is like the opposite of a cupid angel. Just give me a different weapon. Maybe instead of a bow that shoots love arrows, I've just got a gun. I like that idea better. So, you're in a rush, you want to make the process fast, you still want to be stylish about it. You open Microsoft Paint. Why Microsoft Paint? Well, because A, it prevents me from overthinking it, because it's just Microsoft Paint, man. And B, it's got the little pixely brush that I can use, because then there's no gaps in my line art. And also, there's no anti-aliasing, so I can just, with the paint bucket tool. So, I took my ideas from my post-it note, and I made this sketch. Once I've got my completed sketch, I'm gonna go ahead and line it and color it. Because I'm doing Microsoft Paint, I can just do everything on the same layer, fill it in with the bucket tool because of the pixely brush. It's great. It saves me a lot of time, and I'm kind of in a rush here. However, we're still gonna want to split our PNGtuber into different layers and different images when we export them, because we're gonna give it physics. The images go as follows. The main body, which is the main image that everything is going to go on top of, the earring, the hair is separated onto ponytail, side bangs, and little front tuft. And then, because I wanted my headphones to have physics as well, I separated those. Here comes the bit where we open PNGtuber Plus, and we just add all of those images. The face we will talk about in a second. We're gonna give the images physics. For my headphones I did this, for my hair I did this, and then for the body I did this. And we're going to link all of those to the body. Great, now let's talk eyes and mouths. PNGtuber Plus allows you to have up to 10 different states for your model that you can toggle on and off. I'm using them to be my expressions. For each expression, I need 2 different eyes, open, closed, and 2 different mouths, open and closed. We drop those into PNGtuber Plus, and we make sure that they are only selected for the toggle that they need to be on for. Then, depending on how you've drawn them, you might get to reuse an eye for 2 different expressions, or a mouth for 2 different expressions. That's up to you. We make sure that the closed eyes have this thing on, and the open eyes have this thing on. And then we make sure that the closed mouths have this thing on, and the open mouths have this thing on. Parent everything to the body like you did before. And now, just test that everything works properly. When you press a number on your keypad, your expression should change. I did not give my eyes any physics, or my mouths any physics, but if you wanted to, you could. And this is what the finished model looks like. I'm quite pleased with it, honestly. Now, if you like what you saw, then don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all the stuff that I'm supposed to tell you to do. And if you are planning on making a PNGtuber, I hope this helps. And if you're not, I'm glad you enjoyed the video enough to stick around for the end, I guess. I'm planning on using this for a short going up today for Valentine's Day, as well as a couple shorts next week for Aromantic Awareness Week, which I'm quite excited to talk about. That aside, you might see it crop around here and then again, because honestly, I'm really pleased with the design. You can kind of see a little bit of a Splatoon-y influence in the fashion sense, and that's pretty cool because even though I don't really like Nintendo games anymore, Splatoon was like a big influence for me.